This is the future of AI coding. Today I'm going to show you one of the best AI coders that work on the background completely asynchronously to you. This is completely automated, you just review the changes and accept them. This is Google Jules. It got a huge update that allows you to do from 5 tasks per day to 60 tasks per day completely for free. Yes, exactly. 60 prompts run by AI completely for free, completely autonomously. So this is Google Jules. This is how it will look like when you log in with your Google account and when you have connected your GitHub. So let's get started by creating a repository, and this is powered by Gemini 2.5 Pro. So this is a really big deal. So let's save this. We have successfully connected GitHub and we want to create a new repository. So when you click to create a new repository, it's going to bring you to your account. Okay, you are going to hit save to give permissions to Google Jules so it can access your, let's say, GitHub account. So the problem with this thing is that you cannot actually add a repository. You will have to go to GitHub and create it on your own. So that's what we're going to do. Let's go to GitHub, github.com. Let's add a new repository, testing Jules new. Let's name it like that. Let's set it to private. Create repository, we're good to go. And here we're going to check for testing Jules new. It has it already. So we are going to have to create also a branch on this GitHub repository. These are the installation steps, the new installation steps. They take a little bit of time. It is what it is. You always have to do these sort of things. Hopefully in the future they could have like a button that you can create like the repository completely easily. So yeah, so you can click create a new file, readme, okay, commit changes, and boom, you can initialize like your repository just like that, super simply, completely fast, and you have like your first branch. So, okay, let's connect, and it's connected to main. So we're going to ask Jules to work on a task. I want you to create an HTML, CSS, and JavaScript page that is teaching transformer models to beginners. I want flashy colors, very in-depth content, loads of animations. So let's give this plan. We hit the button, give me a plan. And if you want to learn more about AI, I have an AI course. It's down below in the description. You could also enable notifications. So when the code is done and ready, you are going to get a notification. In my case, I'm going to say no thanks. So what I really love is that Jules is right now working on the background completely asynchronously. So we don't have to put any kind of input. We don't have to do anything. It creates a plan for us. We approve the plan. You can also open all of these tabs up and see in more detail. I really love this dynamic structure that splits like the plan into different drop-down buttons. This looks very, very nice. So it starts working on the task. This might take 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 1 hour, who knows? So this is super interesting. I will get back to you when it's completely ready. So let's skip to that moment. Okay, so let's move ahead. Jules has finished creating all of the files, writing the code for the plan, and it's ready for a review. So it writes a commit message and you click publish branch. So essentially what it does, it publicizes the branch. You can click then view branch, which is just a branch with the files. You can write compare to do a pull request. So a pull request is when essentially you request this to become part of the main code, because right now we work on a branch, which is an alternative code, an upgrade, a bug fix, or whatever. It also writes the commit message. Nice. And this is having human in the loop. Then here it can pass like the tests that the company will have. But the human in the loop element is to actually do the code review and approve the merge request, which is what essentially happens in companies. So of course it's not completely automated because these are safeguards every company has. But yeah, we can actually go ahead right now and check how it did. So of course it's going to be totally, completely fine as a file. Really, I don't expect it to work bad or whatever, but we're just going to see the final response to see if the output is as expected. Of course, you can continue, developing with these kind of tools and all of these sort of things. So yeah, the things you can do with these are infinite. So this is the page, journey to transformers, loads of animations. Very nice, very nice. Looks nice. So this is the workflow really. This is the workflow of Jules. It works on the background. It uses a very smart, good coding model. It's only going to get better from here. So if you have simple tasks that you want AI to do asynchronously on the background without you having to be there, Jules is very nice, and it puts it into a nice branch, pull request where you can review the changes or someone else can review the changes. So for companies, they could really use this tool to do bug fixes on very specific things, then just check the response and be done with it. So this is literally an intern, essentially, a very junior, intra-level person that could take your tasks autonomously and do a git commit and you review it. So I think this is very powerful. This is where AI is going forwards, removing humans from the loop. And we're literally talking about chat 2 feature right now. So this is pretty insane, and the models and all of the tools that these models use are only going to get better from here. We might see automatic commits or automated reviews happening and approved by humans. Literally, this is the future, and it's quite important that you start using these tools essentially and specifically for easy tasks. They can save loads of time. You could literally just put 60 requests every single day, 60 new features completely for free on the background, and your job is just to review them when they're done. So you cut all of your developing time down, and you are just becoming a tester of the AI responses, which is super powerful. Thank you so much for watching. Tell me your opinion about Google Jules. I think this is the future, and it's going to become more and more profound in the near future. It's exactly the same with Cloud Code and Codex from OpenAI. Bye.